I can't do it. Hey, everybody. It's good to see everybody. Today is April the 24th, 2022. And I'm so excited to come to you tonight. We're in Mary Kay land. It's a big day, a big week. Tomorrow, the sales directors, this is just one of the reasons why you want to be a sales director. We can order all the new summer products. So we got a buzz kit. We got them all in. We're all using them. We love it. Love every bit of it. You're going to love it too. But Mary Kay is going to put one of the fabulous things on sale tomorrow for the consultants to order as well. So you will learn about this first thing in the morning. So, I'm sworn to secrecy until in the morning. I don't want to get kicked off, the Mary Kay YouTube land by revealing things I shouldn't be. But let's just say that I would say probably 75% of your clients are going to want this product. At least 75%, maybe more. Some of your clients may not think they need it, but then they really do. I didn't know if I really needed it or not, but then I used it. I'm like, I need it. It's going to be great for men and women. So that's all I can tell you. I can't say anything else except for you're going to love it. It's something that Mary Kay, we don't have anything else like it. So it's pretty exciting. So be ready tomorrow to look at the announcements from Mary Kay. I think it's 8:30 Central Time, which is 9:30 Eastern Time, something around that. And so, of course, you'll see it all from us as well. But that's the scoop that we can't tell you. Okay, so tonight, I want to just say a couple of things we do have coming up is, of course, Mother's Day. It is on May the 8th, which I know seems like a long time, but honestly, it's 2 weeks from today. But you still have time, especially if you have inventory on hand, to sell some Mother's Day items, to fix up some baskets, some bags, some cute ideas. And most of your directors, and I know that I have already been talking about this a little while, because it's one of those things you can't wait till May 6th and place an order and think it's going to get here in time for Mother's Day, right? We know that. So, however, you have 2 weeks. So right now you could place an order like tomorrow, tonight, and get some products in to sell for Mother's Day. So at the very least, I would get your order in by at least like Wednesday. It could come in earlier, but y'all know that they have to close out the month. Okay. So our month ends on April the 30th, which is, we got 1 week. It's Saturday. This coming Saturday, it ends. So then Mary Kay gives a couple of days to close out all the orders, which is probably going to be the 3rd. And then they'll start doing May orders. That would be the 4th. So I just want to let you know, if you order on the 1st, normally you might get it back in a couple of days, but you might not. So I really would get any kind of orders you're going to do for April. For Mother's Day, I would try to place that order, I would say by Wednesday or Thursday if possible. Okay. So today, I'm going to show y'all a little something I've been working on, and probably a lot of the directors will go, I already know all this. I know every bit of it. And if you do, that's so awesome. That's why you're an awesome director. But I know as a consultant, there was things I'm like, I didn't know that, or I wish I'd have known that. Okay. So I'm going to share some tips that I have, and sales directors, you kind of get a little piece of paper out. And I know there's a couple of tips that you have that you could give when we get done. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I will elaborate a little bit more. Okay, so these are some tips on saving and making money in Mary Kay. Okay, some tips to help you be a little more efficient in your business. All right, so let's get started. All right, first thing, before I show you any cool things that you might want to purchase, let's just say first things first. And that is, in Mary Kay, the first money that you need to invest in. And this is, we always say, inventory is not a debt, it's an investment. A debt is something that you can't make money on. That, like, when you buy it, you lose money. Honestly, a car is a debt, because you buy a car, when you drive it off the lot, it loses value. Everybody knows that, right? A couch is a debt. You're going to buy a $1,200 couch. You're not going to sell it for $1,200. You're going to put it on Marketplace later. You might sell it for $300, right? But anyway, you get the point. An investment is something that you purchase, and then it will make you more money. So we buy for 50% off, right? So when you spend $100, and you get $200 in product and you sell it, you make $100. So inventory is an investment. When you start out in Mary Kay, you have an opportunity to get free products when you start your first order and then your first 4 months. So if you're in Mary Kay and you're kind of new and you've been in that you joined like in January or earlier, or later. So January, February, March, if you watch this video, or if you're watching this video in May, just go back 4 months. If you're within 4 months of when you sign your agreement, then you're still in that great start period. And you're going to get free products every $600 that you order. Okay, that very first order is important because you get bigger bundles. So that will be number one, I would say. If you're going to invest in something, invest in some inventory. I hate to see someone spend $500 getting their business set up with all this stuff that I'm fixing to show y'all, okay? And then don't have anything to sell. So it would be like, a car lot, getting the lot, hiring all the people, they get all their accounting systems in place. They even got the service department ready, but 0 cars on the lot to sell. It doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So even though whatever size of inventory, it's not required in Mary Kay, as all of you know, right? You don't have to buy it to get in. Later, you will see it is an advantage. And I'll give you one little example to prove my point. Y'all know that right now we're having a little shortage on the repair cleanser. Well, those of us that have inventory, we're not panicking as bad as some of you that don't, because we have inventory on our shelves. So we're going to be okay for maybe a couple months. Maybe not the whole 4 months that it might be out, but we're going to be okay. And for everybody else, y'all know that we can just replace that cleanser with the 4-in-1 cleanser in the dry and normal, and that'll get you by till it comes out. But I'm just saying, like, if you have it today, I had a girl that wanted some beige 0.5 in the mineral powder, and it is discontinued. She's been using it for years, but guess what? Because I had inventory, I have 3 of them on hand. It made her so happy. Although when I run out, I'll switch her over, but inventory is important. Okay, samples are important too, especially if you're doing virtual, especially if you're trying to do virtual parties. It does make a difference if they're trying it on their face, So samples are nice. I'm doing a little something this week where I need some samples. I thought, I wonder what I have that I could give away, this little vendor thing I'm doing. And so I thought, I've got 60 charcoal mask samples. I had about 100 repair set facial peel samples and some revealing radiance facial peel. I'm like, okay, that should be enough for me. At least everybody get a little something for them to try, right? So samples are great. We know that when you try Mary Kay, you buy Mary Kay. I can't tell you how many people have said, I didn't think I'd really like it, myself included. And it's not that Mary Kay has a bad reputation, it has a good reputation. But back in the day when I tried it, I just considered it for old people. I know why, it's because my grandmother sold it, right? Now, I don't think it has that stigma anymore, because, the advertising, all they've done to make us so up to date. But trying the products is what made me buy the products. Okay, so that's the first thing. Okay, second thing, personal website. When you're new, if you signed up in the last 2 years, you actually got your personal website for free when you signed up. For free. So surely to goodness you've set it up. Okay. So the way you set it up, you go to In Touch, you click on that second link that says business tools, and you scroll down till you see personal website, Mary Kay personal website manager. And then you will pop up. This one is obviously mine, and it says update. Because I already have one, but I can update it anytime I want to. I can go back there and change the zip codes I advertise in. I can change some of the wording. I can change if I want to give something free or whatever. So make sure you have a personal website. If you've been in, let's say this is year number 2, it doesn't automatically update. Like, you don't automatically get a free one. It's only for your 1 year. Okay. So you got to go in there and set it up. It's $30. And so you want to make sure you have a personal website. Honestly, $30 a year is so cheap for this beautiful website that you have to do nothing to maintain except for get it set up. So make sure you have that. If you think, I got it. Well, do you have it? So you may want to just go pull up your website and make sure it's active. Go search for yourself. Go to marykay.com, search for a consultant and see if you find yourself. And then if you find yourself, click on it and make sure the whole website comes up, not just a small part of it. Because if a small part of it comes up, that means you have one, but guess what? It's not active, so no one can order off of it. Okay. So make sure you have a personal website. You got to have it. Okay. Next, preferred customer program. You hear us call PCP. Okay. This is where, you send everybody the lookbook, okay, of your customer base or friends and family, whoever you want to send it to. They change 5 times a year. It used to be 4 times, but in the fall, they do it twice. They do a fall book and then they do a holiday book. Okay, so you have kind of 2 times in there, they're right together. This just ended. And so as you see, it says enrollment for the summer one has ended. But smart beauty consultants enroll their customers in this. Why? Because it's 70 cents a name. It's cheaper than you buying it and putting it in the mail and send it to them. Plus, it has a nice little letter on the back from you with your personal website on there. It's so nice. I'm telling y'all, you just think about your customers. Are they not worth 70 cents? I think they are. So you want to make sure you watch the dates on this. If you go to the preferred customer program on InTouch, you can look right here, and there's even a place that says, I don't know, reports. There's a place that says dates too somewhere. So anyway, that one. So the next one you'll do, summer's done, is you'll do the fall one. Okay, and just kind of watch for that. All right. Now, some things that are non-Mary Kay but could help you with your Mary Kay. I don't know about you, but I ship a lot of stuff out, like especially in the last 2.5 years. I mean, I ship some, but especially in the 2.5 years when we started going virtual and we get customers that don't live in our neighborhood, right? And so we was shipping a lot. And so shipping, not only, it's gone up in price. Okay. So I want to introduce you to 2 different things that you can sign up for free and you can help you save some money on shipping. So the first one is called Pirate Ship. All right. And this Pirate Ship, and the other one is SendPro. So the first one is Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship, you can just go to pirateship.com and you sign up. You can save 89% off the normal rates and 76% off of the postal service and 76% off of UPS. And so usually I don't see it being like when I get ready to ship something, it may say normal and it might be like $6 and then I pay like $5 or $4.50, like $1 or $2. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up if you're shipping a lot of things. So pirateship.com, you can sign up for an account. It's pretty easy. When you do it, you can also, once you send it to someone, it saves their address in there. So like my customers are there in, once I did it once, I can always pull them up. Also, once you start typing in the address, it auto fills it for you. That's pretty awesome as well. With this, you do have to have a scale of some time, which I'll talk about that in a second, but because you have to have, and with the Pirate Ship, this is when you're sending anything that's like a padded envelope or a box. Okay. If you're sending a regular letter, that's not for this. Okay. Because this is the like a padded envelope or something like that. Okay. The next one would be SendPro. SendPro, did I not go? Okay, let me go backwards. Okay, let's talk about Pirate Ship for a minute. So when you do Pirate Ship, you have to print a label out. Okay, so you do have to have access to a printer or, this is not going to work for you. Okay, but you need a scale and you need a printer, but you can use a regular printer, print it on a piece of paper, like just a regular piece of paper, and use tape, like, clear packing tape, and tape it onto the package. That's one way. I did it that way for a while. You can also just buy some labels from like Office Depot that are in half, like half sheet label stickers, because it just prints on half a sheet. Okay. 2 years ago, maybe 3, someone told me about a label printer that actually just printed a label out. And I'm like, tell me more, because I was kind of getting tired of the taping the labels to it. And even I had some paper that was, sticker paper, but it was just like a pain. It was just like a pain. I felt like I was wasting paper too. So this was one that when I went on pirateship.com, they recommended, and one that a lot of my Mary Kay girlfriends had, and it's called Dymo Label Writer 450. And so I have it right here on my desk. I will show you what it looks like if I can get around here. No, I can't because it is well, I guess I could if I unplug it. No, I'm not going to do it. Y'all look it up. Okay, so it's just a small little printer and it prints out a label that's like 2 by 7, 2 inches by 7 inches. All right. Maybe I can do that at least. Yeah. Okay. So this is the size of the label. I just did one out. Okay. And it automatically stops. So, you know, it prints all your information on there, the barcode, and you just put it on your package. It's really great. I bought mine from, I think, Office Depot, but I would just, if you want one like this, I think it was like, they're different prices, you guys. I want to say it was like $250, but I think you could probably get a better deal. So you can look on Amazon. You can actually just type in Dymo Label Writer 450 and search and find the cheapest one. You may find it cheaper at Walmart or something even. I don't know. So this is one, you just plug this into your computer and it actually finds it on there and you can just go right to it. It's wonderful. You do have to purchase your labels. I get them for this company called onlinelabels.com. And there was enough. I think I've had it 2.5 years and I've only had to reorder one time. So, but you can print other things off this too, like, you know, labels for notebooks or whatever. So anyway, that is a very cool label writer. I'm not kidding you. You can also get a label writer that is 4 by 5. And that's good too, because that's good for printing UPS stickers, because with Pirate Ship, when you do UPS, you can't use these little stickers. So if I want to do UPS with Pirate Ship, I have to change the size and just right now print it on a piece of paper and tape it. Okay. But Pirate Ship is thebomb.com. Okay. Another one is SendPro. This is by Pitney Bowes. It's similar to stamps.com. Maybe I've heard that. I used to have stamps.com a long time ago, but I signed up for a free SendPro account and you get a free scale because with Pirate Ship or with SendPro, you have to have a scale. And so it came with a free scale and a little sample packet. It comes with a little sample packet of labels and things like this. So this prints pages of labels that you can just put whatever. I mean, this could be even just like for a letter, okay? Or it could be for like a flat, large envelope. If you do a large envelope on Pirate Ship, it charges you as if it's a padded envelope, but this doesn't. So if you're doing like, let's say it's a folder with like recruiting information, okay? It's not a padded envelope, it's just a big envelope. You can print it out on here and that saves you a little money. And the biggest thing is you don't have to go to the post office, wait in line, stand up there, you know, waste all your time. You print it from home, go outside, put it in your mailbox. It's the bomb. And you get that free little cute scale. Okay. So SendPro is just like that. You just go to sendpro.com. I'm sorry, you go to Pitney Bowes, /SendPro. But if you just search Pitney Bowes SendPro, you'll find it. I have the link here, but there's no need to even go there. I just use this one right here because I don't use a ton on SendPro. I just use the basic one. You can upgrade and things like that as well. Okay. Okay. Amazon Prime, Business Prime. Okay. There's 2 different primes with Amazon. Why would you get an Amazon Prime account? For the free shipping. And if you order anything from Amazon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, I don't even know, then you're going to want Amazon Prime because you get the free shipping. And all it takes is just like 2 things a month or so, and you'll be like paid for it. I decided to do the Business Prime. There's 2 different ones. And I want y'all to remember what I said at the beginning of this. If you are sitting here and you don't have but $50 of inventory on your shelf, do not go spend $179 on Business Prime. Okay. Y'all get me on that. Okay. So I just had to remind y'all of that. I love buying this stuff right here. Okay. So the Amazon Prime is $14.99 a month or $139 a year, which you can also have Prime Video if you want some free movies or whatever. There is a Prime Student as well. That's a little bit cheaper than that. So this is regular with the free shippings. I signed up for the Business Prime. On the Business Prime, there are some extra benefits on that. You get business pricing on things like envelopes, like things that you would use at a business. And so it was just a little bit more per year. And so, I just went ahead and paid it like the $179 for the whole year. it averages to $14.91 per month for Business Prime. And then I also, there is a Amazon American Express where you get, I believe it's 3 to 5% on every time you use your American Express with your Amazon, and you get cash back. So I always get cash back. I pay it off every month because the interest is not like amazing. So that is a thought too. Okay, but if you're ordering stuff on Amazon, you definitely want to get the Prime so you get the free shipping. Okay, let's talk about Amazon. Let's talk about packaging. All right, packaging. Mary Kay, of course, sells plastic bags. You know, we've used them for years. They're fine. But, you know, most Mary Kay people have upgraded their customer service to be a little bit better as far as their packaging. So I want to show you just a couple, and honestly, you can just look on Amazon and find yourself the best deal. But I bought these white bags. They're bigger, so it would fit a repair set in it. Okay. And these are 10 by 5 by 13. So because my other bags didn't do it. And there were 100 for $35.99. So I thought that was pretty cheap. I also got these pink ones just recently. And these are, you can see the size on there, 5.25 by 3.75. And so these, I got 100 of these for $25. And these are great. Like I had an order today and it was $158 worth of stuff. It all fit in this cute little bag. Okay. And it stands up real nicely. The biggest thing is like when you're delivering, it's not falling all over your car. The boxes aren't getting bent. It's just nice. Or if you have a little thing out front of your house and you're trying to put your products in for your customers, it's just real easy. You put the receipt in there and then they can find out who's the who. Envelopes to back it in. Okay, first of all, I don't have these on here, but obviously you can just get regular old envelope. You know, these are padded envelopes. You can just get these. They're cheaper, no doubt. Okay, so, but when you make a little bit more money and you're like, I can afford cute envelopes. These are adorable, right? So you can look and find cute envelopes. These are padded envelopes that you can mail your products to your customers in. And so I just put one of these on there. I think these were 25 for $6.75. These were, and so cute. I love them. And here's the thing, my customers take a picture of the envelope and send it to me and go, I love my Happy Mail. Okay. They just love it. They love it. So that's up to you. You know, if you're on a really tight budget, get the generic, that's for sure. But you're going to save money buying 25 at a time than going to the post office and getting one padded envelope. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's talk about MK Connections. This is a valuable place that you can purchase several things. Okay, and they have good prices, you know, pretty good prices for us. So you just log in through InTouch, you go to ordering, you look under MK Connections and approved vendors. And then there's several things that you can purchase on here. All right. So like you can just see right here, there's a selfie light for $12. There's a ring light for $32. Some of the things that I like is this beauty coat. Okay. So let me show you something. So I have on just a black shirt and you know, this is fine. Black shirts are fine, right? But what if, you know, I put on my beautiful Mary Kay beauty coat instead? Now I just want you to see the difference if I'm doing a live presentation. Okay. Now let me just stop the share for a second. So if I'm doing one now, don't I look official with my little Mary Kay right here, right? It looks so nice. What would make me look more official? Well, what if I have my Mary Kay name tag on, right? And so if I just put my little name tag right here, okay, make sure it's straight. Okay. And I'm gonna talk about the name tags in a minute. But you know, if I have my name tag on, which I know you can't see it this bright light, but my name tag or my pen or something on, and I have my beauty coat on, then I look like, wow. Okay, it's the difference in going in the mall and you go by for example, maybe the Clinique counter and they have white lab coats on, right? And then some of the other ones, they just have whatever they want them to wear to work that day on. The people with the lab coats look like they know more. So these are great. They wash real nice. You can put this over anything, even if you have just a simple dress that you want to wear to your parties, to your live parties, and you can just put this on top of it. If you're doing a virtual, you got your jeans on. But when you have this on, you don't look like you're sitting there in jeans and a t-shirt, right? So I thought this beauty coat is just a great investment. I've had this one for years, you guys. And they've got they got pockets in it. So if you're doing a party right here, if you're doing a party, you can put stuff in here. It also has a little tie, which I don't have on right now, but there's a couple of different styles of the beauty coat, but I wanted to show you that for sure. I love the little beauty coat. Okay, that's $49. But you know what? You could use some of your Mary Kay, if you're a star consultant, you could use some of your star points on that if you wanted to, because they're MK Connection vouchers you can use. Mary Kay does have branded bags as well. And you guys, I have purchased these. They are a little more pricey. Okay, there's 5 bags for $15. So that makes about $3 a piece, 25 bags for $60. So, they are a little bit more, but you know what? They are super nice. And I have purchased them and I like them. This one will fit the repair set. So nice. Okay. These are more paper bags and they do go down a little bit when you buy more. So I have purchased those as well. Okay. Sometimes what I do is I do stickers on these bags from Amazon. So, but I'm not dogging the MK Connections because, hey, when they're branded, it costs more, right? Just like anything. Okay, the business kit, you want to make sure you have your business kit. On the business kit, it does have your name tag. It has some labels, or you can do labels or a stamp to put on your packages. It has of course, it has your business cards. It has your labels that you can put. These are a different one. These are pink ones, but I put these little labels on the back of everything, on my books and everything. And all my products. So love the labels as well. And so it's a great special when you buy it all together. New consultants, I believe, they used to do free shipping with new consultants. So check and look for the new consultant specials. And that's why when you log into MK Connections, you want to log in through InTouch instead of just going to mkconnections.com. Okay, so go to InTouch, ordering, and then go to MK Connections. And then that way you'll get the special according to what you are. Like sales directors, there's different things we can order that the consultants can't order. All right. And hey, let me go back. There's lots of other things on MK Connections. One of the things that I didn't put on here, but I absolutely love, let me stop and share a minute. I love these stickers. And I know you can also print your own stickers. I know Jana had a little thing where she's printing her own stickers, but these are super cute from Mary Kay. And I put those on the outside of my packages. These are the other stickers that they had. Okay. The thing about it is we're not supposed to use the Mary Kay logo brand without permission of the company. So that's why you buy it from MK Connection, because they have permission. Okay. Okay. So there's a bunch of stuff under MK Connections that you could buy. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fun stuff. And I have most of it through the years, though. Through the years. And so that's why you don't want to go spend $200 on a case to carry all your inventory and you got $50 worth of inventory. Okay, don't do that. I have to repeat that at every slide, right? Okay, another thing is the MK Rewards Visa. The MK Rewards Visa, let me cover up my number here. It has Mary Kay on it, which is pretty cool. And it is, the cool thing about it is you get $100 statement credit. That's probably the coolest. And you get 5% in points with everything that you spend that's Mary Kay related. That's Mary Kay, the company, MK Connections, something like that. And it's 0% interest for your first whole year. And then after that, it's too high. So you need to pay it off your first whole year, or just like what I do now is I just use it and then I pay it off. Use it, then I pay it off, because that interest is no good. Okay. There is a 5% transfer balance fee. So if you do have a really high one, you can do that and get a low interest for a year or two. So look at that, and it may be something you could do. Even if you already have it, let's say you already have one, you can get another one with a different email. How do I know this? Because I just did it. Okay, that's a little hint for you. Okay, and why would you do that? To get the 0% for another year and get the $100 off. Okay, Office Depot. This is under MK Connections as well. All right, all this is under MK Connections on InTouch. There is a store purchasing program, and there's a card. When you click on it, you can print this out, put it on your phone. And when you go into Office Depot, your copies are so much cheaper. I don't mean like a little bit cheaper. They're like 75% off. It's like amazing. Like I would have a bill that they go, that's $54. I said, oh, hang on a minute. I give them that card. They go, oh, that's $18. Like crazy. It's like 75% off or more, something like that. You can save money on ink, paper, anything you buy at Office Depot. It is a really good deal. So you want to have that with you, print it off. You go to MK Connections and print that off and show it to them. Mary Kay Working Live. I want to mention this. This is also under Mary Kay, under ordering MK Connections. All of this is until I tell you different. This is like what I'm using right now with Zoom. So I can have up to 500 people on here. Okay, normal Zoom accounts, they max out, I think, at 100. I can go as long as I want. I could do like a 4-hour Zoom meeting. If you have just regular Zoom, it's 40 minutes. Okay, so there's a lot of different things, but the deal is it's $12.99 a month. You can also go to Mary Kay, just like you see it on the top here. And then when you do that, there's different kind of support once you sign in. All the digital, like the digital library, not digital library, the digital flip chart and things like that are on there. They do training every single week. They do video training on how to use Zoom. It's pretty awesome. So this is a really good deal if you start to do Zoom. And the thing about Zoom is you can stream into like your Facebook group pages and things like that. So we love Mary Kay Working Live. Okay, FedEx, Scipio, this is all still under MK Connection approved vendors, under ordering on InTouch. Okay, Scipio is where you can get a business texting number. And this is a per month charge. I give you a number, and then you could set up, it connects to InTouch so you can have all your customers on there and you can like text them all at one time. It's pretty awesome. There's other services later when you become a sales director, like Project Broadcast does this as well. And then you can get with a virtual assistant, and then that makes it really easy and nice. Scipio, though, is kind of on its own, but you do have access to the different groups through InTouch now. They used to didn't do that. So that's pretty cool. So that's an idea for you. FedEx Office is a great thing. You can print out different things like, like comparison charts and things like that. You can print out placemats. You can print out price sheets. You can print out these nice boards to set at your meeting, or banners and things like that, and you get a discount. And so this is really great. When you go to Mary Kay InTouch, click on ordering, click on MK Connections approved vendors, you'll see the FedEx one, and it says place an order, and it has all kind of stuff you can order for your party. It's really cool. You got to look at it. I'm right now locked out. I cannot remember my password. So I went down here and they never sent me anything to fix it. So it says need to access the site. I just registered again. So if you get logged out, they're locked out or whatever. And then now it's too many times. So I got to wait. But anyway, it is a really cool thing. I've ordered from it before. And they got some cool stuff that you can get. Okay, AT&T. We know we all got cell phones. If you have AT&T, you do get a deal. It's $10 a month per phone line when you get AT&T Unlimited Elite. And so 25% off wireless. They waive activation fees, waive upgrade fees, and different things. If you already are an AT&T customer, you can just enroll. And you just have to just get on there and do it. And I have Verizon, and I went to look today, and I don't have it, but I used to get, I think it was an $8 discount, something like that. But I haven't called them lately, so it's not on there anymore. If some of y'all in the chat may know that. But anyway, if you're looking to switch to AT&T, or you already are, go in there, you can save you a little bit of money. It all adds up, right? Another thing you want to do is get your Facebook customer group. This is not an investment. This is just something you need to do. These are just some of the cute ones that are some of the gals in my unit. Pick a cute name, start adding your friends. So it's just an easy way to communicate with your customers without texting them, or emailing them, just to put them all right there. And the cool thing is you can communicate with some of them that you don't have their email or or their phone number, right? And they can Facebook message you. So that's pretty cool. If you're going to do videos, you guys, you got to have some light. So let me show you the example of something real quick. Okay. See how young I look? Okay, now let me just turn off the light. Well, I do have a really good computer, so it's not terrible. But some of y'all are doing your lives in the dark. Like it's so dark, I can't hardly see y'all. And when you're trying to show something like makeup, you need light. So you guys, you have to invest in some kind of light, either on your phone. Now, I will say this, Zoom does adjust for low light, but Facebook Live does it most of the time. There's different lights that you can get. This is one that I got. I was going to put that one on there, but it's unavailable right now. I just have it clipped. I have two of them because I have it clipped. Has a little suction cup on the back of my computer right here, shining a bright light. Okay, I have two of them because I have a laptop too, and I got tired of taking it off, putting it on. But there's other ones that you can get. You saw that one from Mary Kay. They have a nice ring light. This is one that I just pulled up, a couple of different ones I saw on Amazon. One over here is just a ring light. It's $16.99. Okay, and you can clip it not only to your computer, but like you could just clip it and hold your phone even. Okay, this one right here goes on the back of a computer, and this one's $18.98. So they're both not very expensive. Okay, so y'all can just kind of look at that. But if you're still doing videos with no light, no bueno. Get a light. Can I get a witness? Get a light. Okay, so said all that stuff to say, you got to look at your budget. Don't buy everything before you've even booked a party. Okay, just don't do it. It's hard. I know it's hard. See where your money's going in and out, and how you can use some of your profits to promote your business, because advertisement is important. And how you'll know is like if you say, if you look at your spending and you go, I spent $50 in shipping this month, and Mary Kay's shipping for customer service delivery went up a little bit too. So it could be that occasionally it is cheaper to use pirate ship to ship it if you have it on hand, then go through Mary Kay. Since, because then they did the half price shipping for a while, it's kind of cheaper to go through Mary Kay, right? So kind of look at how much you're sending, how much it would cost, and see. Still, sometimes it's cheaper to ship with Mary Kay, but just depends, right? But look at that. If that's ways that you could save by pirate ship or SendPro or one of those, that may be something to help. And time is money too. So if you're not having to track to the post office every single day, that helps you as well. And so some of this you're going to invest in after you see that you have the need. Okay. Would I go out and buy a new label printer if I'm shipping one thing a month? No. Okay. But when I'm shipping every day, and as a sales director, if you're a director, you know how we ship to our consultants. It's the best thing I ever spent money on. So there's things and there's other things that you just that get on your nerves, and you buy something to make it easier. And so I just thought today, I just wanted to share a few of these things with you that have kind of made my life a little bit easier. But it all starts with selling the products. It all starts at the very beginning with those few things that Mary Kay lined up for us at the beginning: buying your products and your samples, getting your website going, brand yourself with some of the Mary Kay products, like your business card, your name tag, maybe a beauty coat. And there's even t-shirts and stuff like that as well. But that's going to help you. It's going to help promote your business so much. And that's why some people just it seems easier for them, is because they've invested in a few tools to help them. And believe me, when I started, my office was on the kitchen table. My profile box was a shoe box, and my inventory slid under the bed. So you don't start like this. But later, if you want to invest some of your money in your business, it does make things run a little bit nicer. And honestly, you'll feel more like you're in business, and you have a little more commitment to book those parties and to call those customers, because you're running a business. You're not just doing even a side hustle or a little hobby. It's your career, and you're going to run it like one. Okay. So there's a lot of chat going on. Let me just Weight Watcher scale. Let me just look through the chat here, because you got some good things. Some people use their Weight Watcher scale, kitchen scale. And Jana says hers was only $89. I think that was a dime. I knew that she had gotten that. Okay, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Measure Business Prime. I think I talked about that. There's different prices on that Business Prime. So just check that out and look. And I switched it over from Amazon Prime to the Business Prime. Okay. Great. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I need to tell you that's in the chat over here. Oh yeah, the corporate discount. Verizon, because we don't have marykay.com. Yeah, I think you're right. You're right about that. Okay.
I checked about that. I checked on that.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so that's what I got for y'all tonight. Little extra thing. So you'll have to tell me in the chat if you're a consultant or a director if you learned anything tonight. Just one thing. What did you learn if there's something you learned? So are there any directors that would like to add a little bit of something to our saving and making money night? Latrice, I see your hand first. So let me put you on here with me.
Hey, I just want to say, yes, there are business expenses, but you also need business tax deductions. And if you are running this business as a business, you definitely need some of this. And so first of all, keep everything on either that Visa card you're using or your debit card, because at the end of the year, it will save the day. So yes, you do need some business tools. You do. Yeah. But as Cleta said, if you only got $50 worth of inventory, you don't.
That's right. Don't go buy a $1,200 executive desk.
That's right.
No inventory. Don't do it.
That's right. And I do like that pirate ship thing. I just wondered how they're able to let us print shipping so much cheaper than the post office.
I don't know, but they do. And then I know for a fact it's true. Like sometimes you think, is that really a discount? Because it is, because I took it one to the post office because I was going to try to do it a different way. And sure enough, it was like $4.05. I got home and did it. It was $3.35.
Wow.
So, and I had 20 to ship. So I took them home.
Wow. Yeah.
Sure did. I shipped one and then I took the rest of them home. And it was it was just something with a little pair of earrings in an envelope. And I was trying to like ease it through where maybe I wouldn't have to do a padded envelope, but it was just a little bit too big. So anyway, yeah.
And thank you for doing all this. My gosh. I wish I want to be like Cleta when I grow up with all of her tech savvy stuff.
You just have to be friends with me. So you already are.
I know.
All right. Okay. Maureen?
Yeah, thanks, Cleta, for all this. This is great. I learned stuff. Mary Kay credit cards, new email. Yeah. I've got a little Glam Boss graphics. I just started using like 2 months ago. It's $12 a month, but they have a gazillion different things on there. And I've been using this. I can print my own little stickers on Avery stickers. And then they have these connection cards. So I don't have to sit there, because I will sit there on canva.com and spend way too long on that. And so I'm just seeing how much I want to get from them. And then I just print this off on a little 4 of them on a piece of paper, stick a little lipstick. So it's just a conversation. They call it conversation cards in Glam Boss Graphics. So it's a way for me to have a write-off and use their stuff, but I may not have them forever. It's $12 a month commitment, and I may download what I want and then discontinue. You know what I mean? So anyways, I really love these conversation cards.
And is that just glambox.com?
Glam Boss Graphics.
Oh, boss. Glambossgraphics.com. Okay, glambossgraphics.com. I've heard of that, and I've seen a lot of the stuff they do is beautiful. So, okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, who else has something? Oh, Christine, I see your hand up. I see your hand up.
What a great training. Thank you, Cleta. That was great. I just love teaching some of these things now. I've incorporated them into like more of their orientation or their, first couple of times you get to them with the new consultants. And it really makes a difference, to teach them pirate ship, and where I use the little bubble envelopes, the 9x11 work really good on Amazon. I get the hot pink ones in a pack of 25. And if you get a little bit bigger ones too, you can actually cut them in half or quarters and use it for like when you just need to mail like a lipstick or a mascara, and you end up getting like 4 packages out of 1 package. And it's maybe $16 to $18 for a pack of 25. And so I find that those work really good, and you can fit a lookbook in the smaller ones in the 9x11. And I love it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, Jana, let me get you
All
on
right.
here.
Okay,
Hang on, sister.
you're good.
Let me find you. Okay.
Okay, I love cutting my envelopes too. I've got a quick list of just a little tidbit on top of Cleta's amazingness. You have to hook up with amazing people because then you know how to save money and really work your business efficiently. Okay, but number 1, you guys, you cannot afford to skip Mary Kay events. That is huge. Go to events. You might think, oh my gosh, that's going to cost this much money. Guess what? You can't afford not to go. Another thing I learned from Nicole Vaughn, our sales director friend this last week, and that is like when she's mailing out facials to people. Okay, so here's like the 3D set, and then she slips in like maybe a charcoal mask in the envelope here. And then there's this trifold thing that's got information about Microderm, TimeWise 3D, and the mask. And then on the back, it's got that tic-tac-toe that from Jen Semmelsberger or whatever her name is now. And so then you put this, sorry, and then you put it in an envelope, and it's like 78 cents to mail. So I had not been doing it that way. I'd been paying more. So shame on me for that. But then also,
Hey, Jana, let me say this. Hang on. Let me jump on here with you. Just a minute. Hang on. Okay, so that is when I got SendPro, because I did this. I had that same thing, those envelopes, put exactly what Jana just did. That's what I do. Stick it in there. And then with SendPro, I can put it on the scale, weigh it exactly, and then print that exact postage out. And so that was nice. It's because sometimes I find that you go to the post office and you buy these and you're like, I don't know. And you put 2 of them on there.
Right.
And it's more than you need, which is fine if you're doing 1, but if you're doing 40, not so smart.
yeah, I think that there's an actual stamp for this. I think it's that maybe the flower. I could be wrong because I think the flower's 80 cents and this is like 78-cent mail. But check out Cleta's deal, the SendPro, because you don't want to be spending extra when you don't have to. But I know that I was spending like $1.40 on sending a catalog with that stuff. So
I will say this too. I think the SendPro, there is a cost. I want to say it's $5 a month. So just look at it. If you don't do enough to warrant saving $5, you know what I'm saying? For me, it was worth it not to have to go to the post office. I'm just saying with gas, it's
for sure.
Go ahead, Jana.
Another thing is when you do have pirate ship, you can drop it off and you print the labels out on your printer or your turbo label writer 450. What you can do is you can drop that in at the post office 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when the window's not open. But did you know if you drop something in there with just stamps and it's a package, it gets flagged and it slows your package down. So but if it has a Pitney Bowes label on it from Pirate Ship or whatever your service is, then it will not get flagged. It just goes automatically. And that's what they told me at the post office.
Yeah, because basically if you have a barcode on it, you're golden.
Right, because they know exactly where that came from. Also, are you doing virtual parties on Facebook? If you are, you have to get Post My Party or something like that, because if you continue to do, and it's $9.95 a month, I'm serious, best $10 I've ever spent. And so when you're recreating the wheel, think of the things that you keep doing over and over and over and over and over. What are the repetitive things that you're doing? Find a system that will fit for that. Talk to your independent sales director or, Cleta or myself, talk to somebody that you think is pretty like strategic in those things. Because like instead of creating party posts for every party that you do, girl, you're wearing yourself out. You can create several different parties and rotate them, or get some from your independent sales director because she's probably got some. So, and then if you are a person that is doing something like project broadcast, when I started doing this is I do send out a text to my people 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months after they make a purchase. And then guess what? They're ordering more. It's kept more retention. I've got more reorders, and that's been slick. And then if you have StreamYard, ask, or if you're thinking about getting StreamYard at some point down the line, so you can stream into different groups or schedule and like create parties, make sure that you ask about the monthly essential plan. It's only $10. And they don't have an option online for you to sign up for anything less than $20 for a paid subscription. But you can message the guy in the chat and say, I'm looking for the monthly essential plan, and they will hook you up.
Know that. How'd you find out about that?
Somebody told me that they got the monthly essential plan, and I said, what's that? And she said, I don't know. And it could have been Allison. I don't remember who told me.
How many things can you stream to with that?
Well, you can stream.
Just one?
No, you can stream, I think, into 3, but you can schedule several. So like you can schedule up to 15 events. And so, and it also gives you storage space. So you can go on like I can go on there, or I can do a YouTube video and I can upload it. And so then okay, so I've been doing some posting parties. And so I did a very basic skincare party. And I'm just talking like 6 minutes, you guys. I'm not talking 20 minutes or an hour. I just did like a quick flawless face where I'm putting on foundation primer, foundation, powder, under eye corrector, things like that. And then I did a very basic one. And then I did one for Thursday, which is Glamour on the Go. But I've recorded these and they're saved in there. And so now I can plug them in, and I schedule them to plug into a party and just stream automatically. And it looks like I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning showing them how to put on makeup, and I'm in bed. I'm just saying.
Perfect. And, I will say this, thank you so much for all of those. And there's a lot that as sales directors, we do that consultants aren't going to need to do yet. Okay. But like some people have asked me about YouTube and the YouTube channel, and I do pay for YouTube so that I can upload and send out more than 15 minutes of a YouTube video. Okay. It's well worth it to me. Okay. But like later, so I can record on my phone, upload the video to YouTube, and then send that link out to 1 million people, right? Or put on StreamYard, or I can even schedule it on YouTube as a premiere starting tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And it looks like I'm in my office doing work, when really I could be watching Hallmark. And so me, no. Okay. So anyway, so there are things like that too. But you know what? Something that I think even Jana and I talked about this. You do want to also every now and then look and say, how many things am I paying for each month? How many of those am I really using? And cancel them if you're not using them. Cancel them, because like I've got a lot I'm using, and then I'll use it for a minute, and then I'm like, well, I didn't use that in a while, and so I go back and forth on Post My Party, then I use it a lot, and then I don't use it. And I still got it. But it is something to kind of look at your finances, see, and if you've got 10 things you're paying $10.99 a month, that's $100 a month coming out. What are you really using, and what do you really need? And as your business grows, you can add things, and maybe you can end up getting one thing that will replace some others. So it is something to look at on that. Okay. Sayla, you got something you'd like to add? I see your little pretty face.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, of course, on the technical side, you girls have got the bases covered. I am sitting here learning from you. But I will tell you something that costs you nothing initially, but can cost you, there's no telling how much over the long haul. And that is about warm chatting. And I'll just tell you an instance. Last 10 days ago, I was out working and I had my director suit on. I ran into a lady and she said, oh, I used to use Mary Kay. My husband just passed away from COVID. Anyway, we had this whole conversation. She talked to me like I was her best friend. And she said, I am going to call you. I gave her my card. I didn't have a pen at the time and my phone was in the car. I did not get her number. She said, I promise, I will call you. Guess what? It's been 10 days. I have not heard from her. But I was working this weekend. I went into a store and this lady said, Mary Kay. She said, wow, my mom and I used to buy a truckload of Mary Kay, but our consultant is no longer a consultant anymore. And I said, can I get your name and number? She said, no, I'll call you. And I was like, oh, no. I said, I said, let me get your name and address. I send out a lookbook 5 times a year to my clients. And I said, I would love to put you on my mailing list. And so what did she do? She gave me her name and her number. So I don't know how much money I will have lost from the lady. I did not get the name and number. But you can believe that we all, are in situations where you think, oh, well, she'll call me. I promise you, if you give your card and do not get her information, you are losing truckloads of money. So anyway, that's my tip.
You know what? And I think what happens is women are just like we are. They get nervous that you won't remember them.
Yeah.
They really do. Or they just get anxiety about calling somebody new. And so, one tip is like, if you don't have your phone with you, you could tell like, if you don't have anything on you at all, say, hey, pull your phone out and text me your name. Here's my number.
Mm-hmm.
They might have their phone and just say, just text me your first name. So that way I'll have it. Say, believe me, I'm not going to bug you, but I'm going to, send you some specials, or I'll text you my website. Or you know what I mean? And so sometimes they'll do that.
Yeah, they get busy or they lose your card or whatever,
Yeah.
I think that, but anyway, it just works better if you get their information and then you give them a shout and say, it was great to meet you. But,
For sure. Thank you, Selah. She is the queen of chatter booking. For sure. Okay. Does anybody else have any tips or anything? Consultants too. You may have something that has worked for you that we haven't mentioned, because you guys are are very smart as well. So if anybody would like to just unmute yourself and start talking, and you'll come up here. Anybody got anything?
Hi, ladies. It's Shannon.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can.
I'm trying to get my volume up. Okay. I put it in the chat room, and my apologies. My mom had a little emergency just now. I had to step away, so I might be repeating myself. But I heard Maureen mention, and if you put that in the chat box, the name that you use, Maureen, but Avery.com has so many templates. I even make the translucent template, the translucent label, return label. So there is nothing, you would be surprised what you can find. And I just went on, I actually bought the postcard packet, and I think it was $21.99, but with our Office Depot discount, it was $15, and that was with tax. So that's the kind of discount that we're getting with our Office Depot. But the Avery.com, to be honest with you, is your whole printing store. So I recommend everybody take a minute to go check out all of the templates and everything. They had a cute one just to throw it out there. It said, let me pamper you. It was a business card style. It said, let me pamper you. And I used that, and I put my phone number on it, and I put text pink and your name, different little things. I put a little sample with it, but you can do the print off, rip off cards, the clean edge, or you can just print your cardstock and cut it yourself. But I have found Avery.com cuts out a lot of my printing. Bless you.
I thought I muted myself before that sneeze.
Well, no, I went by the motion. I didn't hear you. I went by the motion.
Thank you so much for those tips. And that is so true. And I've used Avery.com. As you sit here and I'm thinking, other things that I use is I use postermywall.com. Postermywall.com. It is a great website to do graphics. Like I do all my little thermometers and stuff like that, my tracking sheets. I also do like canva.com. Poster My Wall is free. You can always upgrade and pay for stuff, but you don't have to. Canva's free too. You can always upgrade on that too. A great app is called Pick Collage. It's the best app. I probably use that more than anything else, Pick Collage. I do pay for it, because once you pay for it, there are a few things that are a little easier on there, but you don't have to. But it don't, main thing I pay for it because I don't like it to say Pick Collage on the bottom of every picture I do. But it is, I probably use it 5 times a week. I'm not even kidding, on different things that I do, every meeting and all that. because I can just do it really quick from my phone. But Poster My Wall is really great for flyers, like some of my bingo flyers and things like that I have on there. So those are a few things, and there's so many things out there, right? And I know if you're brand new, you signed up yesterday, you're like, oh me. So what I want to do is I want to share my screen in a second. And I want to, hang on. Hang on one second. This is important. We're going to end with this. Okay, we're going to end the way we started. First things first. Can y'all see that one? I don't think I've got the right on there. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Here we go. First things first. Invest your money in inventory and samples first, you guys. That's more important than anything else we've said. Okay. That I just can't even emphasize. Personal website, very, very important. Preferred customer program, and then on down here to the Mary Kay business kit. Okay. That's like really the most important thing. And once your business grows, you'll find other ways to save you time and money. But I just wanted to throw some of them out here. The great thing is our Boss Babe calls are recorded. Get excited. So you can go back and listen to them, right? You can go back and listen to them. One of the things Jana said on here, which I do, and I have it on here, take a picture of your business card, save it on your phone. When you meet someone, ask them, can I text you my digital business card? And you just say, give me your phone number. I'm gonna text it to you. Boom, done. Okay, so that's pretty awesome as well. Thank you all of you for the extra tips. I appreciate the feedback tonight. I hope you've learned just one little something to make your business easier. Seminar registration did open this week on Friday, and I expect listen as I say this, every single Boss Babe to register and join us in Dallas. And if you cannot go for some like extreme reason, then at least get the virtual so you can watch it virtually because you don't want to miss it. This is the starting of the celebration for the 60th year. You know, it's like the kickoff. The 60th year will be next year, but they kick it off this year. And we haven't had one in 3 years. So it's going to be so amazing. So get yourself registered, find a way, and make a way. And it is where dreams are born. This will be, well, it would have been my 36th seminar in a row. I guess it still is because we did have the 2 virtuals. So it's my 36th time to go to Dallas. I mean, well, I guess 34th time since we hadn't had it, right? But I'm so excited about it. I know y'all are too. So anyway, we will see y'all next week. Don't forget about the first thing I said is tomorrow morning. Make sure you check In Touch to see the new product. They're going to launch early. And there's going to be a little selling challenge of who sells the most of that one particular product. And that's why the sales director looks so slamming tonight, because we're already using it. All right.